Hey y'all, it's JessicaRayPlays and welcome back to the channel, and today we are ranking the Bachelors in Stardew Valley. I have been putting together a whole FBI board, deep diving into a lot of these guys' histories and a little bit of their futures, if you say so, just to see who would be the best and most wonderful candidate to get married to. So I have been playing Stardew Valley like crazy here lately, and I'm like on year 2 or something. So I'm thinking that it is about time to get married. So today, that's what we're going to be doing. You guys are going to be helping me. We're going to be making like this beautiful beautiful thing, and definitely deciding who we're going to marry and who is the best candidate. Now, good news for you, there is only 6 bachelors in the Stardew Valley. There's also 6, I think, for the females, the bachelorettes, which we'll be doing in the next video, or next week's video. You guys will get to see them. Before we get started, I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about myself. I am JessicaRayPlays. In case you didn't know me, I do a lot of videos on this channel. A lot of gaming videos, particularly a lot of Sims. So if you like Sims, this is the channel for you. There's a bunch. There's even a playlist if you don't like Sims. It's called For Funsies, so you can definitely go and check out those. There's a bunch of different things that you guys can get yourself into. I would love it if you hit the subscribe button, because it does just help our little village to grow. Make sure you give this video a big sweet thumbs up, and make sure you are sharing this video to your friends, because it does help push me out into the world, I guess. It's been a while since I filmed, but let's go ahead and get into this. So this is the tier system that we are going to be using in today's video. It is very plain and simple and to the point. Marry, friend zone, and blah. I couldn't think of anything original. I thought maybe divorce, but I was like, maybe just blah, like we don't want no friend zone. Maybe they're just best as friends, and definitely like marriage potential. Now, as you can see, there is a little bit of a role where there is the ladies involved as well. Unfortunately, I could not get it to where it was just the gentlemen. So we're going to have to look at the ladies and the gentlemen, but this one is obviously just the men. So let's go ahead and we'll jump into our first guy. And our first guy is this little fella right here. And his name is Shane. So this is a Shane right here, and this is just a Stardew? This is just a Stardew Valley. Oh my gosh. This is just a Stardew Valley Bachelors page. So this is Shane. He is a particular man. When you first met him, he's just like, what are you doing? What are you doing talking to me? Like, he just comes off like this arrogant little hole. You know what I'm talking about? Just that type of person, like, you're just like, okay. He's actually kind of rubbing off on me. He's rubbing off on me a lot more than what I thought. This right here, it says, I may keep to myself a lot and I may seem unhappy sometimes, but I do appreciate all the work you do. I'm a lucky guy. So obviously this person is married to him, but it's just super, super freaking cute. So, like I said, I've been doing my research on these men, because if you're going to marry them, you need to know what these men bring to the table. That is the whole purpose of marriage, right? At least in Stardew Valley, okay? Especially since we have this big working farm, we're literally getting ready to bring in a man who needs to contribute to our working farm. So that is literally what we're going to be judging on today. What do these men bring to the table? What do they give us every day? You know, it ain't the... You know, it doesn't revolve the other way. It revolves what they give us. Okay, he sets up a small coop next to the house, which isn't the best, because you're just like, okay, well, I already have a chicken coop. I have like a deluxe. I have like the family size. I have the pond, the ducks, the rabbits. I have everything. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, that's, it's mediocre. It would go in the friend zone, that little criteria right here. He could either give you a large egg, a pale ale, a void egg, pepper poppers, or beer. Omelet, pepper poppers, and pizza. I'm pretty sure that's what he brings to the table, like gives to you every day. So far, this man gives you either like quick math. This guy either gives you like 5 things on a rainy day, or he gives you 3 food items. So pretty darn freaking good. He does live in the Cinder Snap Forest with his aunt and his goddaughter. So this is like his best gifts that he would prefer is hot peppers, beer, pepper poppers, and pizza, which is, you know, pretty easy to get because I'm pretty sure you can get the beer, you can get the pizza in the bar, which would make it so easy if you wanted him to marry you because you could literally just get them at the saloon place, which would be phenomenal. So this page, it literally just shows you kind of like what they love, what they like, what they're neutral about, and if you give them something that they dislike, I mean, he's got a lot. He does got a lot. And this is what he hates. So that's basically it. And he actually likes there's movies. Oh, okay. I didn't know there was movies. So spoiler alert for me. Oh my gosh. I guess this is his like little chicken place. Shane with his chicken Charlie. Okay. So yeah, I guess he does get his own little place. Like when you first meet him, he says, I don't know you. Why are you talking to me? Like he's got that really arrogant kind of like attitude. And it's just like, ooh, right off. You're like put off. But he's really, really such a good guy, I think. And it's just going to take a little bit of time to get down into that. And then this is another one. It says, you again. How many times do I have to tell you to leave me alone? Like, he is just in himself, like, all the time. I don't think I talked to him in my game, or I did. Wait, I did talk to him in my game, so I'll make sure that I insert some actual screenshots of me talking to him in my game. So when it comes to Shane, I'm actually going to put him in marriage potential. Like, I know other people are going to be like, what? Jessica, what? Like, what are you talking about? But the man brings 5 things and 3 things. So altogether, he brings 8 things to the table. Huge potential for marriage. So the next guy that we're going to go into is Sam the man. So Sam, when I started playing, Sam was really up my butt. Like, constantly. He was always there. He was just like, give me some of that. So this right here is what Sam looks like. He definitely's got that, oh my gosh, what's that one? Is it a Pokemon or something that's got that hair? I think so. Isn't it? I'm pretty sure. He looks like that Pokemon character. I think that's what it looks like. But Sam sets up a hive pipe for skateboarding behind the house of your house when you get married, which is like, I'll take the dang chickens with Charlie, okay? But on rainy days, he brings you a cactus fruit, a coconut, an earth crystal, a geode, and a pizza. So 5 things right there. And just for regular foods, this man just brings you pancakes. That's it. That's all he brings you. Just pancakes. You get pancakes for the rest of your life. Don't expect no omelet or anything else. Just plain Jane pancakes. Like, it's just like, what in the world? Oh, so see, like, I definitely can see that sign about him. He's a lovable doofus, but he is a bit of a dull character. Yes, like 100% I can see that. Wow, you look great today. And that specks of mud just adds some extra charm. Like, that's just his personality. And it's just like, okay, what in the world? But the man only brings 6 things to the table, okay? Only like a meany little 6. So I'm kind of thinking that for now, at least until we see like where other people stack, I might actually put, and I'm really do not want a like skateboarding thing in my backyard. So, you know what? I might actually surprise you guys. I think I might put him in the blah because I don't want a skateboarding in my backyard, and I really would want more than just pancakes for the rest of my life. Like, give me some, give me something else. So he's gonna go in the blah category. So we are finally moving right along to Alex. So Alex sets up an outdoor weighting lifting space next to the house, which isn't the worst thing in the world. So I mean, it's okay. That's definitely like a mediocre thing. And this little thing says, I finally have the family life that I missed out on as a kid. Thank you. So, I don't know. It just feels like every freaking man has like this whole like depth and personality that you don't get to see unless you really get to know them. And they all have like a different backstory. And it's just really freaking cute. I'm digging it. So, speaking of what I'm digging, this man brings you a survival hamburger, a dish o' the sea, fried eel, a crispy bass, and a baked fish. 5 things. And then for regular foods, he brings you an omelet, hash browns, and pancakes. So he definitely beats out a little bit of, what was his name? Sam over here. This little man brings you a hash browns and an omelet. Alex, go my man. So he brings you 8 things as well, which is really freaking cute. Now the only downfall that I would see is just that outdoor weight lifting space, but you never know, maybe I want to pump some iron myself. But the only thing about Alex is he is definitely, I don't know how to say this in a polite way, but he's like that really ditzy, like football jock. You know what I'm talking about? Like he's just like kind of like, I'm gonna be a football player when I grow up, and I don't like he's like thinking like long term. So it does say that Alex is an inspiring pro grid ball player with more muscles than brains. Oh my gosh, that was so hilarious. Oh my gosh, I had no idea that Evelyn, that sweet little old lady, is his grandmother and George is his grandfather. You know what? That explains a lot now. Like, I had no idea. He likes complete breakfast. So again, like you can come here, you can look at whatever he likes. He only likes complete breast. He only likes a complete breakfast and a salmon dinner. And this man is neutral about a lot of things, and he actually doesn't dislike a lot of things, which is actually pretty darn stinking nice. So Alex, you know, he seems like a pretty good catch to me. So I totally forgot. I actually, like I told you guys, I've been taking screenshots of like what he's been saying to me. So I actually went and visited him. It says the beach is a cool place to hang out and soak up some rays. And he said, you want to come to the beach with me? Do you have a bikini? So I definitely feel like he was like hitting on me at that point in time. I'm just like, oh, okay, kind of interesting. I wish I could find one where he was like, you know, talking about his guns and how about he wants to play football and stuff. So I guess when it comes to our man Alex, the man brings 8 things to the table. I definitely put him in the married category just because obviously he brings a lot more to the table and everything else. But oh my gosh, it's just like, wow, like his whole story and everything is just like, like pulling at those heartstrings, you know? So a bachelor we're going to be diving into is our man Elliot. So Elliot was definitely my first contender when I first started. I was just like, ooh, I want Elliot. I want Fabio, like with his beautiful hair and everything. So he sets up a small reading room and a writing garden next to the house, which out of everything that we've seen, the weightlifting area and the the skating place, like I am fine with that. Like a small reading and writing area, yes please. And on rainy days, he brings you a fried calamari, chowder, fish stew, and coffee. So he only brings you like 4 things. Coffee for the rest of your life? Like, what are you doing, man? One of my subscribers actually married him. And I was just like, okay, like, I see why. Like, he is beautiful. He is an amazing man. I'm sorry for those people that really do love Elliot. But my man Elliot right here, I think I'm just going to have to put him in the friend zone because, listen, I've been trying my hardest with this man. I've been gifting him, like, duck feathers, everything this man likes, and he has just been like, okay, thank you, and, like, moving on. So I'm just like, okay, like, I need something else. I need, like, these other guys that give me, like, 8 things in life. So, you know, sorry, Elliot, baby, but your time may be done. So our next one is Harvey. So Harvey is very cute and kind of weird and definitely a little bit of interesting. Definitely the bachelor that has his monies in order. So he actually sets up a small garden to read in behind the house, which is chef's kisses, like go you, like I love that. So he gives you a salmon dinner, a crispy bass, a fried eel, a carb surprise, a vegetable medley, and a complete breakfast. So 6 things, definitely pretty darn good. But Harvey, he is Stardew Valley's resident doctor. He's both intelligent and sensitive. I don't have any screenshots of this, but like when you first meet him, he's like, oh, sneeze. When you sneeze, watch your hands. Like, you know, like definitely more of that type. It took me actually about dying and I came back and he like resuscitated me and I'm sure he loved it. But he actually got a nurse. So now when you go in, she's like, hi, how can I help you? And like when you go in, like he's taking care of the patients and everything. He's just like really, really freaking cute and I love him like so much. So you can give this man coffee and he would love you. Like that is beautiful. He actually really does like a lot of things. Neutral about a little bit and he dislikes and hates quite a bit. Be careful out there. I have nightmares about your limp body being wheeled into the emergency room. I mean, that was me. But listen, I love him like to death. I love Harvey. But I don't know. I'm still thinking that Harvey is in the friend zone. He doesn't bring the 8 qualities that Alex and Shane brings to me. Me personally. That's why I have you guys here. Because you guys are honestly going to be my devil on my shoulder. Not necessarily my angel. I want more things. Like, have you guys marry these people? Tell me what you guys think about them. But let's go ahead and move into our last person that we're going to be talking about, and that is Sebastian. So when you meet Sebastian, he is bless your heart type person. Like, he is just like, get away from me. What are you doing? Don't look at me. I hate you. I want to be in my room. So it says, hey, look at me. Never forget that I love you. You're everything to me. So, oh my gosh, that's obviously like when you get married to him and he's just a little bit more sweet. So he sets up an area for his motorcycle next to the house. And it's like, what? So already that's kind of like a thing to me. But this man gives you obsidian, which is really, really good to get. He gives you a void essence. He gives you a bat wings, frozen tears, an amethyst, and a cave carrot. And he also gives you coffee. So he gives you 7 things, which is pretty darn sneaking cute. But he does live in the mountain. He lives with Robin and Demetrius, which you have to go to in order to like upgrade and get like barn stuff for your house. So you will be seeing him quite a lot. But he does lock himself in his room quite a lot too. So he actually does like a couple of things, and he really dislikes a lot of things in life, which whatever, dude, I guess float your boat. I don't have any of the ones, I can't find any of the ones where he's like, get away from me, stay away from me, what are you looking at? So that definitely sucks. It's like, oh man, I would really want to find those. But for our man Sebastian, he is a struggle. Like, if there is a place between friend zone and marry, I definitely feel like that would be Sebastian for me. And he only brings you coffee. Like, what the heck? The only thing you get on a regular day is coffee from this man, but you get obsidian, and that outweighs a lot. So he could potentially be a little bit of a marriage potential as well. So this is obviously what my tier maker is looking like. We have Sebastian, we have Alex, and Shane as our marriage potentials. Friend zone, we have Elliot and Harvey, and then blah, we have Sam. Sam, you're blah. Even though this is the end of the video, I want your all's feedback. You guys have seen my tier. Now definitely leave me a little bit of comments in the comment section down below and tell me, who would you marry? Who would you friend zone? And who do you think is blah? And definitely let me know if you guys have married any of these and your recommendations on who you guys think I should marry, because based on what you guys say in the comment section down below, I'm going to go ahead and marry them. So obviously I need you guys' feedback on that, and I would really, really love to hear from you guys. But if this is something that you guys are interested in, a little bit of a ranking system, definitely come back next Tuesday, or if it's already out, I'll make sure that I leave it in the eye icon above so you can go check it out. This is going to be for the Bachelorettes. So make sure you come back for that one, because I can't wait to see what and how I rank the Bachelorettes. And you never know, I might get divorced and, you know, one of these fun 6 ladies down here just might catch my eye. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. But thank you guys so much for coming in. I really do love you guys so stinking much. And if you are new to my channel, make sure you do hit the subscribe button, because it does just help our little village to grow. Make sure you give this video a big sweet thumbs up. And remember, you are loved, you are special, and you are kind. And I love you guys so stinking much, and I'll see you real soon in my next video. Bye, guys. Mwah. Bye, friends.